Hey, good evening from sunny Amsterdam on a beautiful evening where it's 10 minutes to 7 and we are on board, what's your boat called?
Biscayne.
The Biscayne with Captain Andries.
Good evening, folks. How's it going? Welcome to Amsterdam.
We're getting a guided tour around the canals. If you have a question, you're by all means welcome to throw it up. At some point we'll be getting some questions here, but it's quite a beautiful scene. Lots of boats parked here. I imagine people live on them. Yes, they live on them. And it's a beautiful evening. And I have a couple of I better put my glasses on. A couple of my members here already. Arnold, thank you for being a member. Looks like we've got some people from India, perhaps, or Indonesia. I'll guess that's from their name. It is a gorgeous night and we are heading for the Dutch Grand Prix later this week after an interesting Spa race. Hello James, nice to see you here. England's in the house, yay. We've even got a Peruvian. I have some good stories to tell in my next video, which will be up probably on Thursday night. And tomorrow night you want to be watching my YouTube channel for a video called The Perfect F1 Grand Prix. Croatia, hello Christina. And my thoughts on Daniel. He was a little bit sad on the weekend, I thought. Although he did manage a good laugh, and I'll tell you a story in this video coming up tomorrow night about a young fan that made me laugh. But he's resigned to it. You probably saw that all over the media. I had a chat with him on Wednesday at the hotel when I checked in, and I said it's probably going to be a tough weekend for you. And he said, yeah, might be just as tough, if not tougher for McLaren, because probably they could have handled it a little bit better. Audio-wise, hopefully it's not too windy for you. I've got the microphone pointing away from the wind. But good to see we've got an Italian in the audience, and Gianni is from the Netherlands, or Holland as we used to call it. Does anyone call it Holland?
Oh, they do. Yeah, still do. Yeah.
Yeah. Some local knowledge there. Gasly or Rick? Who goes? No one. Neither of those. Oh, no, okay. I don't think Daniel will go anywhere next year. That's what I think, but who knows? I guess we will find out at some point. And today they heard the Oscar appeal. The FIA did. So we shall expect an answer, I think, on Wednesday. I spoke to Otmar. Well, he might have said it elsewhere too, but he mentioned that it's probably most likely to come out on Wednesday, and that will be a big story. Who's he going to race for? Because if he has to go back to Alpine, you've got to think that's going to be a little bit awkward, perhaps at first, and then things will calm down. But 226 people are on board with us at the moment. Andries? Oh, you're black because you're into the sun. Oh no, it's all right.
It's okay. It's quite sunny here in Amsterdam.
Tell us a little bit about this area. I'll come over this side. This is our stash of food down there. Tell us a bit about this area.
Yeah, well, we're actually just passing the Amsterdam City Zoo. I think we've just missed the elephants and giraffes here. I think they were out, but we were looking the other way. This is a bit of a quieter part of town, less touristy. It's beautiful though. Used to be old warehouses, all turned into very nice apartments. Very expensive apartments nowadays as well, but it's it's a very calm and nice trip throughout the city.
Are there any questions for you there?
Do you think you should? No. It just disappeared right there.
Right, they'll come back, I'm sure. So I'll sit here so we get a view out of this side of the boat. Lovely idea with the boat. I met Andries in Budapest, and we sat out the front of the. Oh, look, I can even put that up there. What's the hotel? The Kempinski Hotel, and watched all the carryings on, which was fantastic. All the fans. It's probably the most energetic group of people you'll find all year waiting outside hotels for drivers. It was great, and they'll be there all day. God knows why they stand there all day, because the drivers are at the track for most of it. What's this building over here?
Former storage as well, warehouse, but this is all apartments right now.
Nice.
And these guys have a view over the zoo, so when you wake up, you got the zoo right in front of you.
How much is an apartment there, roughly?
Oh, that goes way over $1 million, for sure. Yeah.
€1 million, and you're overlooking a little canal. Now we're going under one of the bridges, and there are many in this city. It's a nice boat, huh? Very sexy. Can anyone beat Max Verstappen this year? I think not. If his car is legal and he continues going the way he does, he's going to be taking out the championship in a few weeks' time, I think. Have I tried any local cheese? Well, is this local?
It's Gouda, but you have tried the local bitterball.
Oh yeah, we did have... I'll do this in my video, but do you Dutch people with me now know what these are? Well, you Dutch will, but otherwise this is bitterbol.
That's it.
It's a crunchy thing on the outside, and you have a bit of mustard on it, and you eat it. I lost the mic. One moment. Yeah, so they're fatty but tasty. Bitterbollen, says someone here, Peter. Bitterbollen.
That's it, the bitterballs.
Says Peter, spelt the European way. Do you think Red Bull are 100% legal this season? With all matters technical, you'll know more than me, almost certainly. I know a little bit about that sort of stuff from people telling me, but I have no...
Is there some doubt whether or not they're...
Yeah, there's doubt whether Ferrari and Red Bull are legal, I think. Ask the boat driver if he supports Verstappen.
You know it.
He does.
Sure.
He admits to that proudly. There were 100-ish people this morning waiting at Zandvoort watching the F1 train coming in. What the F? What's the train? What's that? The F1 train coming to Zandvoort?
I'm not sure.
Is that all the equipment perhaps coming in?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Are they still coming out?
Because they did a mad pack up last night at the track. Says James, please don't try the muffins. You need a sharp eye for the GP. Yeah, I'm unlikely to try any of that shit. All the trucks. Okay, now I got you, Arnold. Thank you for that. Amsterdam is a great city. I'm going there 4 or 5 times every year. Chinatown for great food.
Nice.
Yeah. Sorry, Peter. Is he Peter? He looked like Seb for a moment. No, he's not Peter. He's Andries. You saw me in the post-race show in the background, I imagine. So you're getting quite a nice view here, aren't you? This is leafy, this little section here.
Different part of Amsterdam, that's for sure.
A different part of Amsterdam. Oh, and coming up here, you'll like this. This is very, very sexy, very nice. With a big weeping willow in front of us, and more boats on the right, and then some more boats on the left coming up here, as you can see. It really is a lovely place, and I think it's one of the more quaint European cities that I visit. I think most of the other Euro cities are pretty much the same in my mind, but this is a cut above the rest. What race am I looking forward to? The one coming up this weekend. I love this track. What else? I like Japan, although the accommodation there is atrocious. In fact, I've agreed on the media hotel, and they only have single rooms and they're smoking rooms. And if you've been to a Japanese smoking hotel, it's disgusting, the smell. So my son's actually shooting with me, so we've got 2 rooms, both smoking. We're gonna have to get some deodorant bombs and sort the place out before we spend a night there. Says a Dutch person, I highly advise you to visit the eastern part. No, there's no time for that. Thank you for the suggestion, but this is the only real downtime I'll have because I have to record a video tomorrow and the next day. But I've decided today I would just forego any... Oh, there's the sun. Any work. Well, I guess, is this work? Maybe this is work. Anyway, it's only a short little live stream so that you can get a feel for what this beautiful city's like, because this is the first time I've seen it. It's all new to me. Deodorant bombs, that's what the Americans said too. Okay. deodorant bombs. I'm with you there. But isn't it lovely scenery? Do I like the Dutch Orange Army on the track? Yeah, I do. I think they're great, although some of the behaviour might be a bit questionable, but hopefully they pull their heads in about that. Meet and greet? No, not this place. I'm staying too far away from the track. Could have done one in Spa, because I stayed at De La Source, which was right next to the track, and it was stunning. What airline are you travelling home on? Don't know. No, I'm not sure. It'll be one of three. There's the sun. Ever considered travelling by train between the Euro races? Yeah, I did. No, yes, I did earlier this year, didn't I? Or last year? This year. I took a train from Bologna to Rome, and it was the best public transport I ever have experienced. I went the first class cabin, and it's a full-on meal, and it was just great. What's the forecast for Dutch P? It's rain, isn't it?
Say that
Dutch
again?
forecast for the Dutch GP.
I think it's going to be a bit cloudy, maybe some rain.
Cloudy with rain, he says. You're a bit further off microphone.
You know
so
what? A lot can change still in a couple of days.
So what's this area?
University district. So you have the University of Amsterdam right here. Also very nice area. Today I think they just started the new school season again, so it's getting a bit more crowded here.
Of course, in Australia we're midway through our school year, because we run January or February to December.
Right.
Welcome to my country, says GMJ Jansen. Amsterdam to Zandvoort on a bike. Yeah, but I'm not staying in Amsterdam. I'm staying out at Schiphol, which is a much easier trip, I'm told. And you can park a car out there. You can't park a car here. And there's no way we're catching public transport, because that's a nightmare with all our gear. Somebody's from Queensland. Bloody Jakey Jake. Never been to a race, but really wants to see Spa. Well, in answer to your question, I think you should watch this video that I'm putting up tomorrow night, which is the perfect F1 GP. And it's what I would want to see, the perfect race. So to be these corners, it would be these hotels, this transport, this car rental. Yeah, I think you'll like it. It's gleaned from 91 races I've done so far, and my last race of the year will be my 100th. Somebody's from the northern part of Amsterdam. Well done to you. Thanks for joining us. Yes, if you see me, you can certainly get a selfie with me. Am I going to eat a frikandel?
A frikandel? Well, yeah. If you
Tell us what a frikandel is.
I don't know what's in it. I do know what a frikandel is, but that's another typical Dutch snack right there. If you want to try it, we can get you one.
I have had a stroopwafel once, which I didn't think it was that great. They cut across you, have they? Well, we've just avoided perhaps a nasty incident. Just they cut across our bow. But we've managed to avoid an incident. A frikandel, mayo and fries. Is that what it is?
Oh well, you can get that with mayo for sure, but mayo and fries you can get as well. There's a lot of local stuff.
A lot of local stuff, says Andries. The Belgians were saying they have no real quality food there. It's perhaps I'm off on a tangent there. Let's go on to something else. Ask your guide about. He's not my guide. He's my friend, but I've just managed to hit him up for a trip on his boat. King Day on the canals in Amsterdam.
Oh, that's great fun.
What's that?
That's great fun. King's Day on the canal. Yeah, that's you gotta experience that. You don't see a lot of water because the water is so packed with boats, but it's the best party of the year.
And I imagine that they all push up against each other and you go from boat to boat.
You push through the canals with your boat. I mean, your boat is going to be a bit damaged at the end of the day, but
you're going to get some damage to your boat, says Andries. But it is now 7 p.m. Am I ready for all the orange smoke? Now, I was told that they banned flares at the last race. Did you hear that, people? Yeah, at Spa, you weren't allowed to bring them in, but there were people with them on the track.
At the warm-up lap, there was already orange smoke.
Yeah, I saw that, but apparently you weren't allowed to bring them in, but I could be wrong. You guys probably get to read more about that than I do. Tell me, what is your best picture till now? Oh, I still think Daniel coming onto the grid in Hungary. Yeah, I see no other. Well, and the other one is the Gulf oil liveried McLarens in the Monaco Tunnel. Those pictures sell every day of the week. So many people buy them as large wall art pieces, which you can do. You get onto kimellman.com and you can order one there, and you can get them 24 by 36 inches framed on canvas. Really beautiful things. And I send them to most countries. Oh, now some of you, I believe, don't have your signed Fernando Alonso photo. A2, only 50 of this last run done. He signed all 50 by hand. He numbered every single one of them. And you order it, you get it sent to you, but you also get a digital picture of him signing your numbered print, which is irrefutable proof of authenticity. That's why people like it. James says that flares are banned, but they don't search everyone. Yeah. But I wonder if they kick people out who let them off during the race. Groove, if you're accredited, yeah, come and join me. Come and carry my kit around. I'm not sure if you get accredited. In fact, I would suggest you probably wouldn't. But if any of you are accredited and you want to come and shadow me for a race, by all means. Been the best race for you so far this year? I can't remember now. Any news from MS? Mick Schumacher? Is that what you're referring to? I don't know. Last couple of questions, and I can go and enjoy Andres' company on this boat. Have you talked to Max? Yes, I've talked to Max. They're all talkable too. Maybe not Lewis, because he's pretty busy. Do you ship your photos from Europe? No, they come from China. Well, the signed prints, the Fernando prints come from Australia, because that's where the stock is held at the moment. But if you buy a canvas print, they've shipped from China, because you couldn't possibly do it any other way. You couldn't get them printed in Australia and sent. Anything from Australia is crazy money. Yeah, okay. Oh, Michael Schumacher. No. I've got no idea about Michael. No one has. It's just not spoken of. And a couple of questions before we end up these 400 people or so and let them get back to whatever they're doing in their day. Does the distance you walk around each race vary? Yes, it does. Yeah, some races we have shuttle buses and we can get around the shuttle on the ring road with the shuttle bus, and that saves us a lot of mucking around. But that last race is terrible for getting around. You are really in a lot of trouble. If you want to go to one end of the track and shoot and get back for Parc Fermé, you'll lose at least 20 minutes during the race. Says Ronald, he's a VIP member for 4 months, thank you. I will enjoy Amsterdam, I will enjoy Zandvoort, and okay, I'll have to have a frikandel. Thanks for becoming a member. And with that said, people, Andres will say goodbye.
Enjoy the race the upcoming weekend, folks. En visit Amsterdam. Veel plezier met de race komend weekend.
Dankjewel. And thank you, Stephen Davis, who says greetings from Dallas. Bye all.